Welcome to Bankruptcy Unlocked, your legal path to relief.
Welcome to Bankruptcy Unlocked, your legal path to relief with attorney Andrew Griffin. If you're feeling overwhelmed by debt, you're not alone and you're not without options. Andrew breaks down the bankruptcy process in clear, compassionate terms, helping you understand your rights and take control of your financial future. Let's unlock the path to a fresh start together. I'm your host, John Clements, and today's episode is Life After Bankruptcy, Rebuilding Your Credit and Confidence. First of all, Andrew, welcome back to the show.
Well, thanks again. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. Let's just jump into some questions. First question for you today. What are the first steps someone should take after completing bankruptcy?
Well, first of all, if you completed your bankruptcy, congratulations. Okay, you completed the legal process. But what are the first steps someone should take after completing their bankruptcy? You should, one, review your bankruptcy discharge. After completing bankruptcy, the court will issue a discharge order that eliminates qualifying debts. This document is crucial for your records and provides proof that your debts have been legally wiped out. Now take the time to confirm that all the eligible debts have been discharged. Retain a copy of this discharge order for your future references. If any creditors attempt to collect discharge debts, provide them with a copy of the discharge order and notify your attorney. 2. Create a new budget. A solid budget is the foundation of financial stability post-bankruptcy. Evaluate your current income and expenses to ensure you can cover essential living costs, to avoid taking on unmanageable debt, and build a cushion for unexpected expenses. Free budgeting tools or financial counseling services can help you create a realistic and sustainable plan. And third, rebuild your credit. Rebuilding your credit after bankruptcy takes time, sometimes 12 to 24 months after discharge, but it's an essential step in regaining financial independence. Here's how to get started. Check your credit report. Obtain a free copy of your credit report from all three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Ensure that discharge debts are marked as such and that your report is free of errors. Now, the interesting fact is that 43% of all reports have errors after bankruptcy is completed. So you should take that action to clear your credit report to make sure your bankruptcy after bankruptcy, your credit report is free of errors. You should apply for secured credit cards. A secured credit card requires a cash deposit as collateral. Use it for small purchases and pay off the balances in full each month to demonstrate responsible credit use. You can pay your bills on time. Consistently paying bills on time, such as rent, utilities, insurance, if you pay them on time, it helps improve your credit worthiness over time. And fourth, build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a key element of financial resilience. Aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses to protect yourself from future financial setbacks. Start small if necessary and contribute regularly to grow your fund over time. 5. Establish new financial habits. Bankruptcy offers a chance to reflect on past financial habits and develop healthier ones. Consider avoiding high-interest loans. Steer clear of payday loans or other predatory lending practices that can lead to financial strain. Live within your means. Focus on spending only what you can afford and avoid unnecessary debt. You got to set financial goals. Whether it's saving for a home, retirement, or vacation, having clear goals can motivate you to stay on track. You got to monitor your credit regularly. Monitoring your credit helps you track your progress and catch potential errors or fraud. Many financial institutions and third-party services offer free credit monitoring tools and help you stay informed. My office, as part of the bankruptcy, we give you that process. We give that as process. We make sure that we monitor, allowing you to monitor your credit report. You got to seek financial education. You don't just expect that it's done. You got to consider attending financial literacy courses or working with a financial advisor to strengthen your understanding of money management. Topics like budgeting, investment, or retirement planning can empower you to make informed decisions. You got to plan for the future. Bankruptcy is not the end of your financial story. It's a fresh start. Use this opportunity to plan for long-term stability by building retirement savings through employers-sponsored plans or IRAs, exploring investing options to grow your wealth over time, and protecting your assets with adequate insurance coverage. Emerging from bankruptcy can be both exciting and overwhelming. We want you to be in charge. Understand that this is your time. This is your time to commit, and this is the time to get better.
Yeah, such great information. I can tell that you've done this a time or two before, Andrew. You're very familiar with this. So I want to dig into some of the things you said and kind of dig into more detail with the rest of our time. You mentioned budgeting and healthy budgeting as part of the response to the previous question. So I'm curious to know, how do you build a realistic budget after bankruptcy so you can avoid falling back into debt?
That's a very good question. Some people don't really understand because they don't acknowledge their current financial situation. Before you start budgeting, it's essential to understand where you stand financially. After bankruptcy, you may have experienced a significant reduction in income or a decrease in credit availability or changes in your lifestyle. But you got to take the time to assess. You got to assess your monthly income after taxes and deductions. Assess any existing debts or obligations that remain. Look at the status of your credit report, especially to see what has been discharged or any remaining balances. You got to look at your current expenses, your housing, utilities, groceries, insurance, etc. Understanding this foundation will help you develop a budget that's aligned with your current reality. Creating a budget plan based on your needs, wants, or anything beyond that. Luxuries, subscriptions, eating out, or impulsive purchases. The key to avoiding future debt is allocating your money toward essential needs first, then saving for emergencies, and limiting discretionary spending. Here's a basic framework you can use. Essential expenses, 50%. That includes housing, utilities, groceries, insurance, transportation, etc. Debt repayment, 20%. Allocate a portion of your budget towards paying down any remaining debts. This includes credit card payments, loans, or any other obligations. 10% savings. Build an emergency fund to avoid relying on any credit in case of unexpected expenses. And lastly, discretionary expenses, 20%. This can include entertainment, dining out, or non-essential shopping. Be conservative here to ensure your budget doesn't balloon. Now, one of the best ways to avoid falling into debt again is by having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and without a security or a safety net, you might be tempted to rely on credit when unexpected expenses arise. Even after bankruptcy, you can start small and gradually build up your emergency fund. Start by setting a goal of saving at least $500 to $1,000 in your emergency funds. Once this is in place, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Having money saved for emergencies will reduce the temptation to fall back on credit cards or loans, which could quickly lead to new debt. You got to rebuild your credit slowly. After bankruptcy, your credit will likely take a hit, but that doesn't mean you can't rebuild it. Responsible use of credit in the future can help you regain your financial health. Here's how. Apply for a secured credit card. These cards require deposits, which acts as your credit limit. By using it responsibly and paying it off each month, you can rebuild your credit history. You pay on time. Timely payments are crucial for rebuilding credit. Make sure to pay all bills, not just credit cards, on time. Avoid high credit utilization. Even though you're rebuilding credit, try not to use more than 30% of your available credit limit to avoid damaging your credit score. You got to track your spending. One of the best habits you can develop is tracking your spending. With budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even old-fashioned pen and paper, tracking your money, it can help a long way. It can lead you it can make you stay accountable. It allows you to catch up on any spending leaks, such as impulsive purchases or subscriptions you no longer use. Set weekly or monthly check-ins to review your spending. If you notice you're exceeding your budget in certain categories, adjust accordingly for the next month, and for the next month. A tracking system will make you more mindful of your finances and less likely to overspend. Now, avoid unnecessary debt. If you want to avoid falling back into debt, it's essential to be cautious about new credit or loans. After bankruptcy, it's easy to feel like you've earned the right to spend again, but it's better to take cautious, slow approach. Ask yourself these questions before you take on any debt. Do I really need this? If the purchase is not necessary, reconsider. Can I afford the monthly payments? Calculate how much it will cost you each month and whether it fits into your budget. What impact will this have on my credit? Only take on new debt if it aligns with your goal of rebuilding your credit, and make sure you can pay it off in full each month. You gotta seek professional financial advice. If you're struggling to stay on track or unsure of how to manage your budget after bankruptcy, consider seeking professional help. A financial advisor or a credit counselor can help you assess your situation, build a plan, and offer strategies to help you stay debt-free. Look for nonprofit credit counseling agencies that offer free or low-cost services. They can assist you with debt management plans, budgeting, and credit rebuilding strategies. Stay disciplined and patient. Finally, remember that rebuilding your financial life after bankruptcy takes time. It's easy to get discouraged if things don't improve as quickly as you like, but staying disciplined and sticking to your budget is key. Celebrate the small wins. It's about setting yourself up for future financial success. By focusing on your needs, avoiding unnecessary debt, and rebuilding your savings and credit, you'll establish a strong foundation for long-term financial health. With patience, discipline, and planning, you can avoid falling back into debt and create a brighter, more secure financial future.
Yeah, those are all such great tips. Financial literacy and financial health is so important to keep from going back into bankruptcy. Thank you for sharing that. And just to kind of wrap up today, I want to kind of bring in the emotional side of things, because I'm sure that you know that there are feelings of shame, perhaps, if you're going to file for bankruptcy, and that's something you need to manage. So what's your message to someone who might feel ashamed about filing but wants to move forward?
To someone feeling ashamed about filing for bankruptcy, I would say, first and foremost, I want you to know that you're not alone. It's completely normal to feel a sense of shame or embarrassment when facing financial challenges. It's important to remember that bankruptcy is not a personal failure. In fact, it's a legal tool designed to help people who have found themselves in overwhelming situations, whether it's due to job loss, unexpected medical bills, divorce, or simply bad financial decisions. Bankruptcy is a path towards regaining control and not a mark of failure. I have a book that I hand out that shows many people who are famous, for example, Abraham Lincoln, Cyndi Lauper, Walt Disney, who have filed bankruptcy and turned out to be pretty successful. In this time, especially after COVID, many people have suffered. Many people continue to suffer. But here's my message to you. It's okay to feel how you feel, but don't let it define you. Financial struggles can be emotionally taxing, and it's natural to feel some shame or guilt. But those feelings do not define who you are as a person. Everyone faces setbacks, and you're taking the brave step of facing your situation head on. That's strength. That's not weakness. This is just one chapter in your life. It's not your entire story. You're entitled to a fresh start. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes things don't go the way we plan. What matters is that you're taking the steps to make things better. Bankruptcy provides an opportunity to reset your financial situation, rebuild credit, and regain financial freedom. You deserve this fresh start, and it's a powerful tool that can help you take control of your future. Don't let your past decisions haunt your future. Many successful people, including business leaders, entrepreneurs, and everyday individuals, have filed for bankruptcy at some point in their lives. It doesn't define their worth, nor does it prevent them from moving forward. What matters now is what you choose to do next. Learn from your experiences, adjust your habits, and keep moving forward with a plan. Be proud of your decision to move forward. Filing for bankruptcy doesn't mean you've given up. In fact, it shows that you're taking responsibility and taking the necessary steps to get back on track. It takes courage to face your financial reality, and that courage will serve you well as you rebuild. So instead of feeling ashamed, celebrate your resilience. You're building the foundation for a more secure future. Take it one step at a time. There's no rush to fix everything overnight. Rebuilding your finances is a gradual process. And each positive step, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you want to be. Whether it's paying off a small debt, saving for emergency fund, or rebuilding your credit, every victory counts. Be kind to yourself and stay focused on your long-term goals. You're not defined by your financial setbacks. Bankruptcy is a financial issue, not a reflection of your worth as a person. It's one part of your life, not the whole story. Don't let it dictate how you see yourself. You are resilient, resourceful, and capable of turning things around. Your financial health can improve, and with time, you'll feel stronger and more confident. Remember, you're doing the right thing by taking responsibility and moving forward. Your past doesn't have to dictate your future. You have the power to create a new financial reality for yourself. And this setback is simply the starting point of your next chapter. You got this. And this is the best. The best is yet to come. Keep going step by step and be proud of the progress you're making.
Oh, I love that message of hope. It's a great way to end the episode. Andrew, thank you so much for coming on today.
You're quite welcome. I appreciate you.
Yes. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Bankruptcy Unlocked, your legal path to relief, featuring Andrew Griffin. To connect with Andrew, visit andrewgriffinlawoffice.com and be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review. And with that, have a great day.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a review in the comments.